Okay. Banter question for today. What is something that you think you're good at that you know you're really not good at? I can go first.
Okay.
I think I'm really good at like imitating voices, and I'm not. I'm not at all. But I be thinking that like, yo, I'm doing real good at this.
Give me an example, Greg.
You have an example?
I think I do a perfect Denzel Washington. I don't do a perfect Denzel.
Okay, go ahead, do it.
You see?
Nope.
See?
Sound like Morgan Freeman.
I didn't even know what he was doing.
These niggas ain't even let me get past the first word.
Right. Stop. Give him a chance because he was just getting into it. Go ahead.
I had nothing else to follow it. I'm bad at imitating voices. Like really, really bad.
You said you can do voices?
When I hear them,
Yeah.
like, instantly I can mimic whatever I hear.
Okay.
So maybe
somebody.
so maybe K Blaze should have said that with yours. Like, what'd you say?
I think that I'm good at it, but I'm not.
Yeah, maybe K Blaze should have said, I think I'm good at imitating voice, but I'm not.
Because I think.
Give me an example.
Wow. You just repeated what he said.
I got him. That's why he laughed.
No.
I got him. I
Do
said
Greg.
it.
Do Greg.
That's not an imitation. That's just repeating what someone said.
What did I say that I could do?
Do
What
Greg.
did I just say?
You hear it, then he can mimic it.
That's just mocking somebody.
That's just mocking someone.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
I don't
That's
know.
just annoying.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't like that. And you agree with me that that's a trash toy because you've been trying to figure this shit out for the longest.
There is an on switch though.
I clicked the on switch and what it do? Still nothing.
But you can plug it into something too.
I bet you can. Plug that shit into the trash.
Can you? What is this supposed to do?
Oh, that was giving attention to your body for it.
Nothing. That means it's not supposed to do it. I think
They
the light
even
is
put
just
no
the idea.
batteries in it, man.
I don't even know where you would put the batteries at.
The light came on.
The light is on.
This I appreciate it though.
You know what? Thank you.
I hate you, yo.
Oh man, that was funny.
Nigga just mocked you. That's all he was doing.
That's what I described.
No, but I'm saying doing imitations of people.
Oh, no. Only when I can actually hear it. That's what I'm saying. Like if I heard Denzel right now in my ear, I can match that.
Why would there be an event that Denzel Washington would be in your ear, yo?
Watching his movie.
Yeah.
Like if I heard.
Right. Why would he be in your ear?
Oh, I get it. I'm the only audio nigga here.
Boom. PCP. Angel dust.
King Kong ain't got nothing.
King Kong ain't got. But even then, that's just me saying the lines. I sound nothing like him.
Cases. I'm putting
I think
cases.
Denzel Washington's overrated, right?
King Kong.
Why you say
Shit.
that?
He plays the same roles.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
Yes, he do.
No, he does not, bro.
You said that before. I didn't like.
You
You heard somebody say that
wildin'.
before.
That means you haven't watched all his movies.
Right.
You haven't watched. You're
He
not.
went
You're not
from
a
Malcolm
fan.
X to a teacher to a detective to a crooked cop,
But you
to
know,
a.
there's the way he acts in those movies, like the kind of person that the person is, are usually the same.
Give me an example
they're
of
not.
someone
Sure.
where there's not an underlying, like, thread of the essence of who they are in all their roles. Give me an example.
I can't because I think that's usually no. I am lying. I think Leonardo DiCaprio, Will Smith, Jamie Foxx all have range.
You don't think that there's
There's a familiarity.
a common
Not in
Yeah.
the roles that they do. Not for me. Like Jamie Foxx went from playing Ray to being a slave.
Nigga
And Samuel Jackson,
The
too.
motherfucker went from being a good teacher to a crooked cop. I don't understand.
He was a
Equalizer?
pilot.
I think Equalizer was the first time I seen him step out of his shell.
He was
to
a
be honest with you.
pilot. He was a drunken pilot.
He was a drunk pilot, but at the underlying...
Malcolm X?
The underlying...
Malcolm X.
Okay, y'all can keep throwing out movies and you can let me talk. I can tell you what I'm trying
Book
to
of
say.
Eli?
The underlying characteristic for me on most of Denzel Washington's characters is that he usually feels like he's the right person. When you feel like you're right in every situation, you can easily bring out that character. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. That's not what I'm getting at. I just think the underlying the underlying characteristic of a lot of his roles, he feels like he is in the right. John Carter, Malcolm X, American Gangster. He always felt, even as the drunk pilot.
What star of a movie is not, from their perspective and through their eye lenses, are not saying that they're correct in
don't get your
any
question.
story? Like in any story, through the eye lenses of the person who's the star of that movie, that show, that play, everybody is right.
He's never been the I want to make sure I say this correctly. He's never the person when you clearly say he's the bad guy in the film.
Training Day?
That's what I was gonna say.
He felt like he was right.
But you just the best contrary to what you
No.
just said.
Maybe I'm not saying it the way that in my head just makes so much
Every
sense.
villain thinks they're right.
No, you're missing the point. The thing is, even in Training Day, he's a crooked cop, right? But the fact that I'm pretty sure when he read the script, this person evoked a confidence that he is correct. I can do this role easily. Like, you've never seen Denzel Washington play a timid soul.
Oh, well, but what's the point?
All
That
of
he
his
doesn't
under
play
Will Smith could go from forget Will Smith. Cuba Gooding Jr. could go from playing radio to being some smart nigga in Boys in the Hood.
There's still dynamic. Just because someone is not timid, that doesn't mean they have the same characteristics. There's so much dynamic and range within even saying, okay, because that's vague, that's mad general. It's just one characteristic. There's so many characteristics, there's so
and I
many think
Denzel
layers.
Washington, when he reads his scripts, there needs to be some level of confidence that the character that he needs to portray has. If it doesn't, I don't think he takes the role.
Yeah, but I don't understand how does that make him like one style of acting if within the role of a character who is not a timid person.
Can he do a comedy?
I don't know.
Have you seen him do a comedy?
Just because he hasn't,
I know what I'm saying, but
no.
that's just my thing. It's like, I don't think Denzel Washington's a bad actor. That's not what I'm getting at. No, I just think that the vein that I put Will Smith and Jamie Foxx ahead of him as an actor for me because of the range of movies that they can act in and do them very well. For me, Denzel Washington, if Denzel Washington comes out with a new movie, 9 times out of 10 it's a serious movie.
I understand that.
That's all. Back to the banter. Something you think you good at that you are really not good at.
Excuse me. Time management. I always think I have time. I do.
That's good.
I really do. I really think I'm like, I even try to like make a schedule for myself, but something always like goes over, or I like my time management skills is trash. But I think that I have it like in my mind, like everything makes sense when I start it, and then Once I execute, I'm like 45 minutes late. Got it.
Hour later.
But everything got done though, right? But it's like my time management and how I do it doesn't work. But I've been finding ways like what is it called? The Palmero theory. What is it called? Pomodoro technique, which like you work for a period of time, then you don't work for a period of time. So like I'll work on this for an hour, no distractions. Once the timer's off, then I'll do this for 30 minutes. And then once the timer's off, I go back to, so like just setting time to like do things and then being able to go back to it has also helped me. But again,
I wish I could do that. I can't. I got ADD when it comes to work, like productivity. Like I'll start something, remember I gotta do something else, and start doing that. Remember I got something else to do, I start doing that, and then I finally get back to the thing that was actually.
yeah,
It's bad.
or you want to just do, or you think of something else. You're like, you know what? Let me go.
That is me 1,000%.
I don't know what I'm hearing. Lips are not feeling okay. Or I'm like super.
You need some bliss stacks?
No, I have some. I think it's just they need to come off.
Oh. How about you, Mr. Rent Money?
Cooking.
You disappointed yourself? You tried something, you're like, this ain't it.
I mean, I got joints that I really, really like. Like the other day, I fried chicken.
Okay.
Had some hot
You
sauce.
like the type of
on
person
that.
that fried chicken legs.
It was a mixture of chicken legs and chicken wings.
Oh. I used to hate them. Like, who buys chicken legs?
People that buy
Me?
chicken.
That's buying a full chicken is different. But going to the store and intentionally buying drumsticks,
I like them. That's my favorite part of chicken.
only when it's on the wing. Not the.
It depends on how the chicken is made.
Man, see, I'm about to
I'm
give
gonna bring you guys some Haitian food.
I'm about to give you a secret. You got your seasoning for the flour, right? But then you add up some really, really fine, like almost like sand, crumbled up plain potato chips. And then
I can see why you think you're good at cooking.
you use peanut oil for the oil. I'm telling you.
We
Like,
here.
you get that word is born. This joint, if I had it sitting right here in the basket and I ain't even tell you how it was made, you wouldn't even have known. It just looked like.
Of course not. That's what most things you see. But once you tell me, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? That doesn't change my what the fuck status.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't need to tell you. If I didn't tell you, there's no way you would know. Like, oh,
It doesn't say this shit nasty.
nah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You gotta air fry some chicken, bro.
Yo, you peanut oil specifically. Peanut oil. I am telling you.
There is a Chinese store by my house. Not the two that we usually go to, but it's another one that actually uses peanut oil to cook. And their food is disgusting. Peanut oil is too clean for a Chinese store.
Nah, mad. That's the secret to a lot of people's good fried chicken.
It's not good though.
Nah, Dominican people use it. Korean people use it.
You ever had clean Chinese food?
Yeah.
Yes,
That shit's nasty.
actually.
You
tastes
think
pretty
that?
good.
You think that more than a number of Chinese places that you had that you actually like didn't have peanut oil in it?
No, I don't know. I would just make it. I was gonna go back and forth. I don't give a fuck how they cook my food. Just give me the shit.
It's crazy.
I care how they cook it.
I need my onions to be a little bit brown. When them shits are like clear as shit or white as fuck, nah. When that rice is super yellow, you got an issue. Do y'all consider Chinese food fast food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
at the same time you can go stand on the drive-thru.
But you could also go sit in a Chinese restaurant, but you go to McDonald's and eat too.
Yeah. Like there's literally like Panda Express drive-thru.
That is a good point. I back down.
I mean, obviously there's healthier alternatives that you can go there and get outside of.
You can get a salad from McDonald's too.
Okay. Once you put the salad dressing on it, it's over.
Very true. I would never buy a salad. It's like a
Some
waste.
pretty good salads.
I don't know. There are some pretty good salads.
It's a waste of money. You know, my uncle got mad at me one time because I went to the store and bought a quart of water. How the hell you buying water? You get water at home.
You talk about from the sink? No.
This is when I was younger. You get
Oh.
quart of waters?
Oh, see, because in New York, when they say
Oh shit, what the fuck are these fireworks for?
in New
This is
York,
real fireworks.
in New York, when they say quarter water, they mean quarter juices.
Yeah.
And
Quarter
you
water.
was saying it like
I
on
was
some
quarter
Jersey
water.
City shit.
The
Like
shit with the green top.
The real straight up
He's like, what the hell you getting water for?
water.
Yo, it's a celebration out there, boy.
Going on over there in New York City.
In the city.
All right, y'all ready to get this started?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong.
I'm not in the
Allow that shit to multiply.
Niggas dumb.
Welcome to Convo 85 with Just a Conversation
Are you
with Greg, Mr. Rip, Gigi. Y'all caught me off guard.
Sorry.
It's alright. I'm the person that talked first. I am Greg, and I'm joined by my brother, Mr. Rent Money. Mr. Rent Money, how's it going, my good sir?
Trying to make killing like Pass Willing, you know how I do when I come through. Twice as nice, full of spice, and I ain't never had a bad day in my whole life.
That was nice.
You practice that?
No, I just been gathering them throughout the years.
I like it. He just
That's
kind of,
dope.
yeah.
That's some pimp shit.
Yeah.
You do look like
Message.
you get a pedicure. And we also joined by Gigi. Gigi, how's it going? Our sister Gigi, how's it going? Wait.
Gigi. Hi, everyone. I'm good. This week it went by actually pretty fast. Today was a little bit longer than usual, I want to say, but it was busy. It's productive. Had a lot of running around to do, but I felt like, it was a great week. I'm trying to think about the things that we did. Did I see y'all last week again? No, this probably was the first week that I did see y'all.
No, yeah, we had game night.
Game night. Game night was cool. We had a great time, but we have game night, Greg. I like that you've been sticking to it. I think the more and more, like, people get to really know it, they realize how amazing we are because we always have a great time. Even if it's just us. And you was on the ones and twos, Mr. Rent Money, and you always bring, like, a great vibe. So shout out to you for that. So, yeah, we're 3 for 3 for now. I've been seeing y'all back to back. That I don't have no other friends. So I'm hoping.
Back to back.
But I like it. It's always a great time spending with y'all. And even your family that I met, which was dope. My family came through as well. Like it was a really great time. Blaze, you was
Your
there
family
too.
came through?
Yeah, my cousin was
cousin was
there.
there.
Who?
He was the dude with the sneakers. He had the dread.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was my cousin. So yeah, shout outs. That was a great time. This week I worked, but I had a couple of days off. But in the days that I worked, it was busy. I was missed, and processes is changing. And I just want them to put more money in my pocket. But outside of that, I think it was a pretty decent week. I'm trying to think if anything like stood out. Nonetheless, let's get this ball rolling. Greg, how are you doing?
I'm alright. Can't complain. Same shit, different toilet. It's all good.
Oh wait, this weekend was Labor Day weekend. I'm sorry. I have to shout out my aunt, my great aunt. I don't know. She's my mom's godmother too. She turned 90. We had a 90 brunch.
Nice.
A 90th birthday party for her, celebrating her and her life. And her sister was there too.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and her sister is 94. So I thought that was pretty dope. Like just seeing, seeing longevity in my gene line. Like that was dope. And they were still outside. My gene line? That's not it?
No, it's just funny because your name is Gigi.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Gigi.
And they still was getting it like they was 22. Like,
Yo,
you know,
if
they
I'm
were
90 and still able to get down with my bad self,
it was amazing.
that's good. Today I gotta be a vegetable.
Okay, don't think about that, Greg. But it was really dope to celebrate life and to even like
More
just see
life.
her children and how they wanted to celebrate her and to see and to appreciate everything that she has done and to see her children and for them to see who they have became and how successful they are, and they commend that to her. Like it was just a beautiful moment where I even had like a soft spot for my mom, and I was like, oh, I can see this happening with my mom. Shout out to you, Mom, because there might be days we're not always great, but she's one of the strongest women that I know, and she's like a pillar in my family. So that was that. I was thinking about this weekend. I was like, oh, it was a really long weekend. Had a great time. Did I do anything else? I don't know. All right, let's start these. Greg.
And we're also joined by our engineer, K Blaze, the Mad Genius. Hit him up on Twitter at Blaze versus your mom because he thinks he's disrespectful. Another thing that he thinks he is good at that he's not. But
I'm not good at being disrespectful. I'm good at being.
You had nothing to say there. You tried, and I cut you off. Hit up Blaze. He makes us sound 1,000% fantastic all the time. Great job. I was about to say your full name. That was about to be real bad. Let's get into some topics. Who want to start us off? Set it off in this motherfucker.
I'll start off.
No, you started off the last 2 episodes. I think
Okay,
you're gonna, yeah.
Since what?
Yeah.
Let's
You
let's
get a
be
little
clear.
beside yourself.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Y'all are wild because it's always like a fight, and I was calling myself trying to be the person to just
No.
go straight to
This is
it
the one
because
time.
y'all always go.
This is the one
You go
time
first.
where being the bigger person just don't work.
First, so you always want to go first.
We
so
don't
you
need.
wanna
We.
go
You
first.
think you better than us? You think you better?
You want to know what's so funny? I just want to say that exactly what you wanted to avoid is exactly
I know,
what's happening
like
anyway.
that's the crazy thing.
But I
That's-
want to say that you are contributing to it too. So thank you for being a part of it. Let's just know that this is a part of our banter too, where we, although talk about what we're going to talk about before the episode, but never talk about the order. I'll go first.
Think you better? What's up?
Yes, I do.
Damn.
So
Confident.
my topic for this evening, this day, this time, whenever time you try to tap into us is, what is your favorite accent?
I'll go first.
I believe it. Go ahead.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Nolans.
Oh my gosh, I want to say shout out to Baylor because that's bad. Go ahead. Give me a New Orleans
Nolans.
accent. Go ahead.
You gotta
Baby.
you gotta say baby.
Baby.
You gotta say baby.
I have no idea what to do.
You know you gotta
Yes.
say baby, baby.
Think about Lil Wayne.
Over that think of it blind, baby.
He
Lil
from
Wayne.
Florida,
He's
yo.
from Florida.
Lil Wayne, Greg.
Lil Wayne does not have a New Orleans accent.
I don't think he got it.
You
Like
don't think
not
he has
too
it?
much. I think he been so like
Maybe Master P.
been around. Now Max the P has more of a accent than Wayne. I would say like, or Baby does.
Birdman, Diddy, flying in the weather.
Manny Fresh.
Fresh as I turd. Gator boots.
I was just speaking with someone
Gator
actually
boots
who
were
was from
ugly.
New Orleans
And a pimped out.
about how I
Gucci.
like her accent.
Okay, so to give me an example of how she would say some things.
She said, "People always think I'm from New York." I was like, "Word." Yeah, but I don't know what it is about the accent. I think it's dope. I think it stands out the most amongst all of the accents. It's
You
like,
think so?
yeah.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
If I had to go with a favorite accent, it would definitely be a Southern accent.
Okay. Give
Like
me.
straight Southern. Like
Hey, sugar. No.
even worse.
Oh.
Like to the point where they're not pronouncing S's. Like, who it is?
Who that is?
Who that is?
Who that is? Who that is? Who that is?
Listen, I'm not saying that we are good at any of these accents, people. This is the disclaimer right now.
No.
'Cause they probably listen
Hold on.
Who that is?
Cause I can talk like this the whole episode.
You know who you sound
Hala,
like?
hala,
Who I
hala,
sound
hala,
like?
hala, hala, hala.
I ain't gonna say it.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I hear it. I hear what
All
you're saying.
I'm saying.
Oh, no. That's not what you're mixing a sound that you know with I hear it too.
Who?
I hear it too. I hear it too.
I did the Southern accent.
No, I think that you're thinking of someone and you're mimicking their voice and you're thinking it's Southern. And you've just known them for a
Who?
long time.
It was Dom?
I didn't have to say anything. You said it. I didn't have to say anything.
No, Dom was just on a whole other level.
That's it. But
what
I
you
just want to say
sound
that's
like.
what you sound like.
All I knew was Pokemon and Jesus.
Pokemon.
Pokemon and Jesus. Shout outs to you, Dom.
Shout outs to you, Dom, although you tried to play me, so
Oh, snap.
it'll be great.
You just...
Why are you laughing? Because you remember how you tried to play me? Oh, at the game night? That other game night?
Oh, no, but I was thinking about when we was younger, what he said to somebody behind stage.
Oh.
You just mad.
Okay, great. Let's keep going.
What's your favorite accent?
So yours is a country accent that don't pronounce the S's.
They don't pronounce the S's. They don't pluralize nothing.
Okay.
That piffy.
Mine's like a British accent. Like a London British accent.
Piff chew, yeah.
No. Like,
A
would you want
London
some water?
Elk.
What?
They sound like
What's
they like.
ilk?
They just sound like they got a whole bunch of water in their mouth, like in the back of their throat. Pause.
You don't even like people that pronounce their words correctly, Greg.
I
Turn
don't.
over
I think
there.
it's weird.
I like that accent. Like Idris Elba.
Ew.
Yeah, or like even like what's Franklin's name?
Nigga said ill to an accent.
Yeah, Damien something. What's his name? He has an accent too. I like that. Or who played Jax? Something Hunted. Jax from
Sons of Anarchy.
yeah.
Oh, the white dude.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I can't think of his name.
I like his accent too.
All these niggas are from all these niggas got British accents that come to
Yeah.
America and start acting.
That shit is ugly. That's the worst accent.
I
One of
hate
the
that
worst
accent
ac-
so
One
much.
of the worst accents to me.
I just realized that you are traumatized in your life history as a black man.
No,
So
I'm not traumatized.
I believe so. And we don't.
As a black man.
I ought
Yeah.
to tell you that I'm a firefighter. I'm a firefighter.
Yeah.
I ought to tell you that I'm a firefighter.
Yeah, you
Hey, good boy.
That nigga said firefighter.
Firefighter.
I like that.
Ew. Ew. Yuck mouth. Ew.
Okay, no, yuck mouth, I can respect that. You know, I
Said
like
firefighter.
that guy. Stop playing.
Yo, why do you like that accent so much? What does it do for you?
I like it. That really doesn't do anything for me. I just like the idea that I like the pronunciation of the words. I like
Got to
I
go
like the
have
way that
tea
they
with the
say
queen.
things. Yeah.
Oh, too soon.
I don't know why. I'm not laughing at the.
Hey, I am. I'm laughing.
Okay, so.
Yo, shout outs to Black Twitter and Irish Twitter.
That was one of the best times on Twitter of all time. Like when I said people were going in. Oh man.
Oh man.
It's sad. It's sad that a death was memed. It's.
Yo, we don't take shit seriously.
That's what we took Kobe's death seriously.
You're right. I take that back. I'm so sorry. We do take shit seriously.
We do take
but when it deserves to be clowned, we all put on our makeup.
When it's not us. It's literally when it's not us.
Yeah.
Man, that's the lineage that enslaved my ancestors. Fuck them.
I just need you to you're traumatized.
That's not traumatized. Nah, fuck them.
Okay.
Why? I don't
want to.
Nope,
I know.
nope,
Not even entertain that.
Nope.
We gotta let him
you.
be right over there. It's gonna
We're
be
good.
okay.
I'm good on that front.
Would you like some water?
You want some water?
What?
Fuck.
Down under.
They don't say teas.
You such a. What did
They're
he
like,
say?
give me your Eddie.
Eddie. What's? Oh.
Oh man. You know what I like about you? You have a lot of banter.
Banter. You like it? See, that's why you keep saying
No,
it.
that shit is annoying.
Yeah,
yo,
but
I hate that shit.
Yeah, but you for
No,
some reason
I
that
really-
you don't gotta
And
hear
you
it
know
to
what
repeat
else?
that, don't you?
Bloody.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
See?
I even hate the rap. Oh, I hate the fucking rap.
That shit is bad.
You've
Hey,
gone
hey,
completely
hey.
mental.
Yeah. No, completely
it's
mod.
No, it's mental capacity.
Oh, mental,
They
yeah.
said mental,
Yeah.
like really crazy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Gone mental.
yeah.
Gone completely mental.
I hate that.
What
shit.
you mean?
I'm literally mocking it. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I think you're doing a really great job.
I'm literally
I
mocking.
think you're doing a really good job.
Gone completely mental.
What's wrong with you, bruv? Oh my gosh! What is the name of my show that I like?
Top
The
boy.
bloody
Boy.
wanker.
Top boy.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that the Dollar Tree in the UK is called Poundland?
You bloody wanker. Bloody wanker.
I saw that shit on Twitter and could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
He's a completely scoundrel.
Gotta go to
lad he
Poundland.
is. Completely scoundrel lad he is.
How many pounds do you want?
I'm going to Poundland.
Don't you know? What about a Minnesotan accent? Don't you know?
That's Minnesota?
Isn't that Minnesotan? Don't you know? No, maybe not.
You know, a lot of the accents that we think are accents don't have accents.
To us, like New Yorkers have accents. A New Yorker has accent. Yeah.
Yeah, you have an accent.
Yeah.
I do not.
Even the way that we.
Yeah, you do.
I'm normal, everybody else is not.
You are normal, but you have an accent.
That's relative.
No, he's pretty normal.
That man do weird shit.
You okay?
I do some off the wall,
Weird.
whatever.
He'll be doing
But
that shit.
I don't hear a new. Well, of course I'm not going to hear a new. You think
Yeah.
wait, do we have a New Jersey accent or a New York accent?
It's like a tri-state
New Jersey
area.
and New York has
Yeah, it's
accent,
like-
but it's just certain things that we would say and certain things that they would say and
say.
certain things that we would say.
yeah.
Like,
Like, are you dumb?
You like saying I know you do. Are you
is that more of a
Are
slang?
you dumb?
Yes, that's slang.
Yeah, but it's
Okay,
still
of course
part
we
of
have
like,
different slang.
are you dumb?
Cause to say it like that too.
Yeah, that's New York.
It's not like
Are
because
you
you could
dumb?
another person from somewhere else can ask that same exact question
But it's
and it
not the
won't
same.
be this same
Yeah.
exact thing.
Not
to
with the
say,
same infliction.
Are you dumb?
Yeah.
Are you dumb?
No. You like,
Are you dumb? But then say, are you dumb?
Basically, your voice. Yo, the bass of your voice
there's certain
was.
things that
Are
we
you
say.
dumb?
Right.
Right.
Right. It's certain things.
Are you dumb?
So there's just certain things that we would say, or even the fact that we speak probably a little faster as well.
We run our words together.
Yeah.
I've been told
That's
that
what-
many
Yeah.
times.
Definitely.
Bacon and cheese.
Not that shit.
Let
No.
me get a bacon and cheese.
Bacon, egg, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Yeah, salt, pepper, ketchup.
I'm up out of here.
I don't even.
I don't even. Yeah.
All of them.
You don't
All of
be.
them.
All of them.
You don't be.
You don't be. You don't be.
You don't even be.
You don't even.
I don't be.
You don't know what?
I'm up out of here.
He don't need.
He don't even know.
You know now. You know now.
All of them.
All of them.
All
All of them.
All of them.
It's with the V.
No,
I
it's
say
a
all
D.
of them.
I say
I
all
said
of them.
all of them.
I say all of them.
Depending on how I feel, you might catch me saying all of them.
See, you might
might.
catch me. Who says that?
You might catch me.
You might catch me.
That's an
You got the
accent.
West Coast. You got the West Coast. Be like the cold part about it is.
And the cold part
The
about
cold
me.
part about it is. Shout out to you, baby.
I don't like that.
The cold part. What do you mean? What don't you like?
Cold part.
The cold part about what?
The cold part about it is.
I like cuz.
Cold part about it.
No, I like cut.
What?
You ever heard cut?
You know
What are you saying? Say it. Say it in a sentence.
Like, nah, sounds stupid sometimes.
Nah, sounds
You want some
stupid.
cut?
Nah, sounds
That accent
say-
is good though. That
we
West
say
Coast,
nah
like
for
that
nothing.
California
No.
type joint.
What? The cold part
Like
about
that,
it is.
that like LA type of
Yeah.
accent. As I authorize. That's how I authorize. Stamp my foot because I authorize. I stamp my foot because I authorize.
That's just the.
That's
Yo, you
crazy.
know,
He
it's
was a
really,
mark.
When you think about it, it's
Mark
really
ass
just a
Buster.
dirty up Beach Boy accent. Like, come on, it's really just a dirty up.
I
that
authorize. I stamp my foot because I authorize.
Where you get that from?
this nigga on Instagram, he got a whole page of acting like a thug from LA, like just. And he got the accent. And he be holding his gun as his PlayStation
Controller.
5. What is it, 5 or 6? What is it on now?
Five.
On his PlayStation 5 controller. I stamped my foot and I authorized. I like, oh, you froze up. I looked him in his eye. He was a mark. He was a mark. I watched that shit so many times. Nigga look just like Kendrick Lamar, yo. Then I seen him on stage with Kendrick Lamar. Word is born, low key. I think that's his.
And I seen
And
him.
I seen him.
And I seen
I really
him.
think
I
that's his
seen
cousin,
him.
yo. His cousin, nephew, or something.
Yeah, because it's sister, brother, auntie's nephew's step cousin.
One of
Every
them.
time I listen to Kendrick Lamar, I think I could vision him doing this in the studio.
Oh, when he get in his own? Yeah.
Wow. I wish everybody saw that.
Because
that was
scary.
Every time, yo, when he get into the zones, I be like, he's like,
They still can't see you, Greg.
it's all right.
Whatever you keep doing, it's
But
not.
you can see me.
No, they can't.
They can.
They can't see you,
We
Greg.
can
If you
see
can
you.
see me, like this tweet.
We can see you and you look like an asshole.
You like bleached asshole.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good one. That's pretty good. That was good. Ba-da-ba-bow.
That's good one.
They just making it worse.
I'm sorry. I was gonna let it ride, but I kept going back to it like, Arm & Hammer? No? Okay, my bad.
Alrighty. So, yeah, man.
Accents. Anybody else have any other accents? Y'all know how to do Boston accents?
At the park.
At the
I'm
park.
I'm going to go get.
Pack the car.
I'm
The
racist.
car.
Pack the car.
Car. I think sometimes I feel like I have a
just say
Boston
that?
accent sometimes when I talk.
You say call.
And fall.
Call.
I say fall. I say call.
You
They say
definitely
car.
do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They say car.
Car.
Car. Pack
Park the car.
Pats.
Park the car.
Yeah, they hold their A's.
The cousin from Boston. You remember that commercial? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah, okay.
Mark Wahlberg as well as actors too. Same movies.
yeah, I think about the town when I think about Boston.
I think a Family Guy.
You know, some pop.
Australian accent is pretty cool too.
Crocky.
Yeah, to speak Australian.
That's funny.
Australian for beer.
Do Texas.
The stars at night. No.
What?
Oh. I was going to sing a song. Bit.
Wouldn't Texas be like a more enunciated Southern accent?
It's just a slower. Yeah, it's just slower.
No, it's just gunshots.
What do you think they would say about Dre City, Greg? If you think that's Texas.
What area of Texas though?
Houston.
It depends on where you at, because you know if you go to Southern Texas, it's probably a little bit more Mexican.
What do you think about Megan?
Mexicano. So, you know. And that was my ignorant.
Because the first thing I thought about was like Pimp C.
That's Houston though. That's the middle of Texas.
That's Texas.
Houston's the middle of Texas?
Isn't it?
I thought it was East Texas.
Whatever it says, it's still Texas. I didn't know you was talking about a specific part of Texas.
Oh, man.
Texas is huge.
Okay. So, that was my topic. Did you have a favorite accent? Okay.
My country tip.
No, Greg.
I like...
Do you like the Canadian accent, eh?
Hell no, I hate that. That's on my
I like
top
big
3.
butts and I cannot lie. You
What are you
other
talking
girls
about?
can't deny. And when a girl walks in with a little bitty waist and a brown
Philly
thing in your
accents
face.
always
Gigi,
good to listen
Gigi.
to.
Huh?
Philly accents always fun to listen
Philly
to.
accents. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't mimic a Philly
What?
accent.
You just said something and you said you can't mimic something that you like to hear?
The words that be like bull.
Bull.
My young bull.
You like that?
That's a good slang.
That's what you like.
I'm done.
Oh, did I do something? Because I'm trying to figure out.
He did it to himself.
I was like,
That's
what
why I
about
said
the
I'm
Maryland
done.
accent?
That's horrible.
2. I gotta go bathroom.
That's the worst one.
The bathroom.
That is
that?
a really ugly accent.
Baltimore.
The bad.
Maryland. Gotta go to the bathroom. 2. 22.
3.
I got Hulu.
Pass me the broom.
You got
Sweep up the trash to use the broom.
That is Baltimore?
yeah. You never.
I don't plan on interacting with those people.
I saw this video
I assume.
with this Baltimore dude, and they had to say, Aaron earned an iron earned. Right? Aaron earned an iron earned,
Okay.
right? And this nigga said, earn. And then he said, that's how we sound like? Somebody must say, yeah. Yo, read this.
All the same word.
You know, and then he enunciated. He's like, Aaron earned an that sound weird as hell. And then he had another one for us. I got coffee for a quarter at the corner store.
I got 44 quart at the cool store.
I got
Yeah,
a coffee for a quarter at the corner store.
I got coffee at the quarter. I got coffee for a quarter.
Who the
at
fuck says
corner.
coffee?
That's how you really.
Coffee.
I agree with you, Greg.
Who the fuck said
I
coffee?
had coffee at the corner
Coffee.
store.
No, I got coffee for a quarter at the corner store.
I got
I got
coffee,
coffee for a quarter
I
at
got
the
corner
store.
store.
Peter Piper, Peter Pepper.
I got a coffee for a quarter at the corner store.
You ever had corner store coffee?
Corner store coffee. So
Yeah,
if you go to the
just
right
had some
one
last week.
from back in the day, like if you went to the right one, they made it right because they made it because of how they wanted to make it.
I never got coffee from a corner store.
I don't think I would now. Like right now, I'm not. I'm
store.
probably not gonna do it. But if I knew, like the spot and I knew how they made their coffee, because like I like Colombian coffee. Like I think that's good coffee. So Puerto Rican coffee. Like there's certain ways that coffee is made.
Coffee.
With a
Like
percolator.
okay, like I enjoy it immensely. So
I started
definitely-
off bougie with coffee in college, so I just never thought to go to the corner store to get coffee.
A percolator, Gigi.
It just depends on the areas that you're in, because the corner stores are not always seen. Yes, I know what you're talking about. That they're not always just like the bodegas, but they just happen to be smaller stores
For sure.
in your area that
I just still
has
never.
coffee.
if I'm
Yeah,
going to
they
get
really have
coffee,
the
it's-
best
it's Dunkin'
coffee.
on Starbucks.
Because they're actually making it. You know, they got the grounds that they got from
That's true.
overseas. They out there. Their cousins brought it with them.
That's crazy. I'd be quick to go in there and get bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, but not get the
get that
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah,
I still go
the
to
coffee's
Dunkin'.
really good.
I'm gonna get that a chance.
I think you should. Your cousin from Boston. No.
What is that?
You don't.
It's a commercial.
If you watch like sports, you would have had to watch. You would have had to see it already.
Mm.
It only shows it on like ESPN or when the sports are on. Okay. I don't know.
Maybe I have seen it. I just don't remember it.
I think so too. It's like they're at Oktoberfest, and he's sitting down. He drops things, and
Not ringing the bell.
okay.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. It's a good song. Shall
It's
we
a Samuel Adams commercial.
send it to me?
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Press the button.
What button?
Pause.
Pause what
She's
button?
saying to ring her bell.
Oh shit.
You didn't know that?
No, it's
You
like
was just singing it?
absolutely.
Holy shit.
Ring my bell, ring it. What did you think she was doing? What?
I just thought it was a catchy tune.
Whoa. See? I don't care what they say. Generations before us was just as nasty.
But the thing was,
The nigga had a whole song that went pop the pussy baby.
no, before, but that's different. They was doing it in a way that could go over your head if you're not old enough to
Your body is a
understand.
wonderland.
Obviously. I saw it. It went over his head.
That song went over my head too. Just someone broke it down to me. It's like, oh, your body is a wonderland.
Explore that drink. Pause. Greg is over here gyrating, y'all.
Yeah, he's touching your
Pause.
Super awkward.
hair.
It's alright, Joe.
Let's move on to the next
We all watched Rick Ross get a massage on TV.
I did not.
You did
I
because you
feel
watched
like I've
that
heard you say that like mad times.
Because it was awkward to
I
watch.
didn't see that shit.
You ain't watched the verses with 2 Chainz?
No, I didn't.
I can
didn't
believe
see-
that.
I didn't see that.
You live in a bubble.
You might be right.
Me or you, Mr. Rent Money. Topic.
I gave mine.
Let's see. You want to go next?
I gave mine.
Go next. What's your topic?
I gave.
Yeah, it's time to do your topic. We're
Oh,
moving. We're
for
switching
the
topics.
dialogue.
Wow.
I literally gave my drink.
Huh? You don't have to whisper it.
Yeah.
Your topic for the podcast.
I didn't get. No, I thought I gave. What is mine? I thought I gave my drink.
No, we just did hers. Now it's your to go.
Accent.
Oh yeah, that is true. So, tell me, what's one memorable moment in your life that's significant to you?
Mine is getting Carly. So when I was with my ex at the time, like I told him that I wanted a dog so bad, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you a dog." And he even went to Virginia, and I was gonna get like, I think it was like a Rottweiler or something like that. It was gonna be a dog. It was gonna be a cute dog too. But we ended up getting into an argument, and he did not get me a dog. But I wanted a dog so bad, and this is during the time of, what was the name of the flood that we had? Was it
Sandy.
Sandy, right? So I was at this time I was working at Foot Locker at Hudson Mall, and I had a customer. I used to come in all the time with her family, and she was selling dogs. And I was like, yo, I really want a dog. And I was telling my boyfriend at the time, like, hey, like, there's this lady, she's selling dogs. I really want the boy one. Can we get it? He's like, all right, cool. I'm like, bet. But Sandy happened, so now I'm not able to ever see this lady again. At the we have to go back to like kind of clean up the mall, and she ends up popping back at the mall and has been saying like she's been looking for me, and she has one more dog left, but it's a girl, not a boy. But if I come pick her up tonight, I can just take the dog. The only thing that I have to do is get her shots, so I don't have to pay for her. So that night, I asked my coworker to ride with me. I went to the lady's house, picked up Carly. She gave me a little bit of her food.
She gave it to you for free?
Yeah, and all I had to do is just get Carly shots, and
Somebody give me a dog.
she's been mine ever since. And so shout out to that. And she's a Yorkie, so like she definitely would have cost money if I would have had to pay for her. And I was looking to pay for a dog. I budgeted, me and my ex. We looked into different breeds, and I really, really wanted a Yorkie. And so I'm really grateful that I got her. So that's really memorable for me because that's my dog.
Yorkie's worth the same price as a hoopty.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Shout outs to you,
my
Carly.
dog. That's my stinky since I want to say I had her since 2010, maybe 2011, maybe 2013, possibly. I want to say 2013.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Significant moment.
Memorable.
Cliche would be birth of child, so I ain't gonna go there. I think it'll be when I got my first 4. Dang, what I'm trying to say here. My first 4-figure job as a freelancer. It was with a company who was looking for commercials, and I was like, at this time, I didn't know what to charge, so I threw out a number. And not only did they pay it, but now it's like an ongoing thing, and it's like, oh, nigga, you belong here. So I think that was pretty important, and pretty important memory. It was significant too because it just made me realize my value. So
You see the Apple Watch, Blaze?
oh my goodness.
You see he got the color one too. So he don't care. That means he can change it up at any time. He ain't get the regular black one. He wants. You see that?
Give niggas money. They gon' shine. Give niggas money.
I'm very
They
humble.
gon' shine.
What? What'd you say, Greg?
I'm very humble.
Yeah. He go to church, that's why.
I'm
Hey,
very
nice
humble.
things.
I just buy nice things.
I'm humble, but I like nice things. Okay.
2 things can be true.
My most memorable moment was buying my very first copy of the Beat program or Beat software Fruity Loops 3 from my teacher in high school, Mr. Bowden, for $5 on a DVD. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was like, he was like, I'm gonna charge you. I was like, how much? He's like, $5. He said it just like that. Like I
What
remember.
was it? What he do again?
He was the computer technology teacher.
How he say $5?
$5. Just like that. He did. But it was a pivotal moment in my life. It was significant. Like from that point, I even sold my PlayStation. It was like it wasn't too long until I sold it to Will. Like a little bit shortly after that. Maybe like a year. because I became completely submerged in making beats every single night, getting up in the morning before going to school, and making beats while I was in class on my computer in the computer technology class. Yeah, that was
This shit is
a
real
really
for you. I thought
good.
it was just a hobby.
No. This is real. Like back to the floppy disk, for real. Like just mad floppy disk everywhere, and loving every moment of it. That was
Floppy
definitely
disk sound mad wow.
yeah. it was
Mad
real.
floppy disk every.
But the unreliable and the crazy thing is that I didn't even know that they had reliable floppy disks that were made for music production, but I was just using the common data entry joint. And it was always crashing and shit like that.
Yeah, corrupted. Yeah.
That you never forget your first investment in yourself. That's kind of what that was.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause then after that, I purchased sounds. This is crazy because at that time, you had to go to Guitar Center and buy a DVD of sounds. And it, for a whole month, I didn't even know like that I was supposed to be downloading it to the computer. I thought I was supposed to play it because it was a DVD. I thought I was supposed to put it in the drive and press play, and they was gonna be playing. And for months I couldn't figure it out. I just gave up on it. And then I just picked the DVD back up, and I realized like, yo, I gotta install it inside the software. And that just changed my whole shit. And that's when I got to start making all of them joints for the exchange. That all those beats around that time.
Yeah. When the last time you used Fruity Loops?
A month ago. It was very it wasn't really a good experience because I don't have enough RAM.
When the last time you used Fruity Loops?
It's been years. At least 2 years.
People,
2, 3 years.
if you are creative, buy the tools that you need to be successful. Don't try to pirate it because it's not. I've learned
Facts.
when you buy this shit, it's completely different.
Facts.
Completely different.
Like, don't sleep on good ass crack.
What?
Nah, I found it. Nah, it is. I got what you. I'll say this: when it comes to software, when it comes to software, after you get it to MP3 and Wave, the sound is the sound. Like it is what it is. It's just more reliable to have the real deal Holyfield because your shit is not gonna be crashing and shit like that. But the crack joint, you can make some fire.
I'm not saying no.
Up and down
I'm
the
not
street.
saying that
No.
you can't. My thing is like I use the Adobe Suite, so you could get the Adobe Suite crack, but it doesn't have none of the real features of the full shit.
The presets.
You can
and the
buy.
sounds
You
and-
can buy the. That's the thing. You can buy. You can buy the fake version of it, and then just buy the real presets
sounds,
and
yeah.
whatever
You can do that.
perks, and it'll literally.
Some of them won't install because the keys don't match.
Yeah.
Niggas are getting mad sophisticated with these shits. It's alright.
Yeah.
Everything is now monthly subscription based, so you're not even paying mad bread no more.
Nah, that's a chip, man. Cause you at long run, you paying way more than just a solid investment. This is what it's worth.
I disagree because then you with Adobe, you get all the free upgrades every year that the shit comes out.
Same with Avid. It's the exact same way.
Yeah,
Because
that-
it used to be you gotta buy even with Microsoft, you used to have to go to Staples, buy Microsoft,
Right.
and then install it on your computer. But you never get any of the upgrades. Like once it goes from 97 to XP, now you gotta go buy XP now. Now it's like you just install the shit, the software, and it just continually upgrades.
I guess in some cases that is necessary. But just like, I don't know if you saw the producer Southside from 808 Mafia, Southside, he was saying how he only uses Fruity Loops 10. He still uses
He found his shit.
Fruity Loops 10. That's what he's been using since he was working with Waka Flocka Flame and all of that. Like, for whatever reason, I guess in this situation, it really doesn't matter if you upgrade. You could get busy on Fruity Loops 9, on Fruity Loops 8. And still go crazy, but in your situation, like with the maybe things are more advanced more frequently.
No, I think if you're talented, you're talented. That's what that comes down to. It's like in that case, it's like the man makes the software, not the software making the man. And in a lot of ways, I like to think that I'm that person too, because I think I can edit on anything and give you some fire shit. But it doesn't hurt to have the newest shit either.
But the crazy thing is, when I think about Fruity Loops and I look at like Fruity Loops, what's they on 21?
Yeah, something like that.
It's some pretty cool features, but it's like it's the opposite of the minimalistic feature that I liked about.
I tried to use Fruity Loops once.
It's actually more simple now, but I understand the shit is familiar. Just the processes of getting to where you need to go.
The interface. You don't
Right.
like the interface.
But I mean,
Because that's what happened with Final Cut.
it's just I got what you're saying. Familiarity, yes. But the amount of things that are actually on the screen compared to
back then.
the older joints,
You're right.
I could really get. For me, I feel like it's just right there.
Yeah, the newer
This-
got
this-
way more.
It's more stuff
features.
because it's more features.
Right.
And I'm not saying the features are bad, but when it comes to getting straight in there and doing what you want to do and knowing where everything is located, I think once you start adding all of these features, it gets really rid of the simplicity to keep up with the times, because Fruity Loops is basically competing with all of these different features that these standalone gears are coming out with, and all of these different softwares that are competing with them. So I get it; they gotta change with the times. But personally, I think that good waves, one shots, you know what I mean? It could just be the basic focus to for production gear, and they'll be fine just starting right there. But to each his own. I don't know how this became a lecture about
we just talk about investing in yourself, and
Fruity Loops.
You went to town on Fruity Loops?
Cause I love Fruity Loops. I still, even though I don't use it, it's still like it holds a very, very special place in my heart. I don't even know how I would even have had the you know what I mean, the passion or the goal to even start like using gear. It was because of Fruity Loops that I'm even at this point right now when it comes to production, even though I don't use it anymore. It's like,
yo, I know a Fruity Loops exec listen to our pod. Holla at my boy. He could give y'all a free story. No, not free. He could give y'all a story.
I do love Fruity Loops, yo. And I'm glad. Yo, it's crazy, yo. Fruity Loops used to be a game to producers. People would ask you, yo, what you use? Fruity Loops. What? Fruit Loops. It was like the ongoing joke. Fruit Loops.
It's a really bad name.
Well, now it's called FL Studio.
Good.
So now when I say Fruity Loops, people be like, what? They went back to that.
Would you name something Fruity Loops?
Who you talking to? Me, right?
Mr. Rent Money.
My name is Mr. Rent Money.
Would you name it Fruity Loops?
My name is Mr. Rent Money, Greg.
Yeah,
do
but
you
it ain't
remember?
Fruity Loops.
Do you remember the time that you had with?
Yes.
There was nothing. No, there is no yes and then but. At the time when my name was, it was to the point you didn't even want my name to be on the face of just a conversation, just because it was so weird to you that my name was Mr. Rent Money. Like,
know what?
I'm
This
not
is the
calling you
greatest
Mr.
thing
Rent
ever.
Money. I'm not.
I was so gonna, like, I'm not calling you that shit. Now,
I would definitely, yeah.
okay.
There's no, I don't think it's out of the realm.
John Cena said,
for me to say
"Hi, I'm John Cena, and I'm Team Fruity."
I wouldn't say that. That's another thing.
I mean,
wouldn't say
but then Fruit Loops created a cult following, and then that cult following basically
mad
created.
hits.
They could have just came with a better name.
But the cult following of Fruity Loops created the construct of what music is today with trap. Trap came from Fruity Loops.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that out loud.
No, trap came from Fruity Loops.
Well, trap, what it is today, came from Fruit Loops, because you know, you got guys like
Y'all realize how that sound?
Right,
Y'all should
right.
just clip that and just keep
trap
playing.
music. The trap music that you hear today came from Fruity Loops. Then the generation before us was like Drummer Boy and Shorty Red on the track using MPCs and Lil Jon and shit like that.
Right.
Oh, y'all
But-
being serious. Sorry. My fault.
But Metro Boomin and you know
Lex Luger, who started the shit.
yeah, well 808 Mafia and all of these
right.
dudes, man, like that's all Fruity Loops. And people just all of a sudden get amnesia, like they wasn't just taking it to be a joke.
Right.
Timberland too. Timberland at first he was on that wave, but
Y'all
now
sound
he.
offended.
I was for a minute. I was salty about it. Like, get out of here, man. Like, you know, now y'all using Fruity Loops. Like, get out of here,
Yeah,
man.
they all using Fruity Loops and rewiring it to whatever they want. They rewire. Yep.
So many jokes in there.
Yo, when you talk about some video shit, I'm gonna do the same shit, yo.
Yo, do you know how to do the rewiring joint?
It kind of is automatic once you have it set up. Like so I can rewire Ableton into Pro Tools or Logic, and then that can be the patch that I use, whatever patch I have in Ableton. But I don't do that. I just do everything in Ableton. Cause why? If I have to move it to mix it, then I'll just export everything and then move it.
All right, so I'm really happy. That was a really great, memorable moment. I think that for all you producers that are interested into the Fruity Loops, hit up Mr. Rent Money or even K Blaze, and they're definitely more than happy to have a conversation with you about it. I think it's a really great tool, obviously.
Just had a TED talk on
And I'm really happy. I thought that was a really great topic. Absolutely. Greg, you ready for yours?
He asked me a question.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Answer the
No!
No. What he's laughing at my answer to his question.
All right. Bring it on home.
Bring it on home.
So, I think all of us in here would say we watched TV when we was younger, right?
Yeah.
What is a TV show that you remember watching and was thinking, when I get older, that's how life is going to be? But now that you're older, life is nothing like that show. And how does that make you feel? I can start.
Okay.
Every morning, I watch Saved by the Bell.
I was thinking about that show.
I thought high school was gonna be like that.
I thought high school was about to be lit. Them niggas had some adventures. High school was nothing like that.
We had adventures.
But it wasn't those adventures.
Yeah, but we had like Burger King or the chicken spot or was our spot. We would chill over there.
Now you gotta wait. Now I gotta think about it. See
Yeah.
if high school was like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. Think
We had
about
our
it.
spot because we all kind of linked up there. We all didn't go to the same schools.
I take that back. I'm gonna think of another show.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I thought my 20s was gonna be like living single. It was not like living single. Being able to afford a complex apartment in a brownstone. Being able to live off the salary of a handyman.
Yeah, that's definitely not realistic.
Well, it really
no,
depends because you could be like a contractor and have like certain houses on lock for certain things and maintenances.
But, okay, that's a different title than a handyman. Overton was a handyman.
Oh.
Nothing else but handyman.
You
A
stop
super.
saying handyman. Handy man.
Repairman, man.
Ugh.
When I think about, for me, I think it's Martin. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was living the whole Martin. I thought I was Gina. I thought I found my Martin. And I was doing my thing. The only thing is that, well, technically, I guess it did work out the way that it did because it technically on the back end, there's really messed up, even though we still finished the seasons. So maybe, all right, so maybe I was more like Martin than I wanted it to be.
No, it's not like they got married.
That's what I'm saying. Like my life didn't. I'm saying.
No, that's the topic. My
Yes.
bad.
I'm saying I would say Martin, but then if you realize like there was already behind the scenes things were happening where even when we got to the wedding, they wasn't even in the same room for most of the episodes in the last season. You literally they was on the phone. They would just be missing each other. You would never see them together. So if I think about it that way, on
And that
key.
was all Dwayne Martin's fault.
However, but if I think about just how the storyline plot like played out, yeah, I thought I had the Martin and Gina type of love, and we had our friends, we had the Cole, we had the Pam, we had our whole little conglomerate, but it didn't work out the way that I thought it was gonna. So, well, I was about to start singing, yeah, but no. So Martin was for me.
For me, you know how Home Alone, on Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin's character, Kevin, he had all of the booby traps in the house. Mm-hmm. So he was bracing himself for the burglars. As a youth, I decided I wanted to brace myself for potential burglars that may come up in my mom's apartment. And my booby traps didn't look nearly as sophisticated as Kevin.
I was expecting this to go far left.
Yeah, me too.
Nah.
Like
you would have died.
You got your mom and one of them. She whipped your ass.
Nah. Like I was
that's good.
trying to like put something at the top of the door or connect the string to the doorknob. When you open the doorknob, the joint come down. Mine just wasn't working out. It's just none of my joints would work out. It's just like I just need a big house. That's really what it was. I needed more space and opportunity to do my thing and get my booby traps on. But no, yo, you got a good booby trap house.
Absolutely.
Oh, my mom's house?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would have
yeah.
you would have definitely been able to do mad different.
Not in Charnette's house.
But that's the point. That would be the point.
Look at your face. I need you to look at your face. Like the excitement in your face is real.
Yeah, that would be the whole point.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a show.
You got a movie?
Huh. No, I do. Boy Meets World.
You didn't find your Topanga?
No, fuck that bitch. My thing was, when they was in college, they be going on trips and shit. I thought I was going to go on trips in college and shit.
Like go on spring break?
I ain't do none of that. I never went anywhere for spring break. I went home because I had a job.
And you were poor.
I was poor.
They was obviously... I couldn't afford to go to no shit.
You ever went anywhere for spring break?
Say it again. Did I go anywhere for spring break? Like as a young child?
As a college student.
As a college student?
Like, did you ever like do the spring break? Like, oh my God, spring break!
Really, not really. I just went to like different friends' houses during my school year because I only had 2 weeks off every 11 weeks. I was doing trimesters instead of semesters. So my time off, my break, people were already back in school when I had my break. So I never really got to experience it the way that I wanted it to. I probably would have gotten in more trouble than I probably would think about now that I think about it. Shout outs to that school.
Yeah, I never indulged in spring break at all.
You want to do it? You want to reenact one? You want to do one like?
I just went home and played video games.
I mean, we're older now. You don't feel like when you became 21, like drinking became not fun?
No, that means you were just over drinking
Nah,
before 21.
At 25, that shit.
I started drinking at 21.
Oh, good for you.
22 or something like that.
I feel like once I left college, drinking wasn't fun because it was all about the thrill of not getting caught. But now it's like out of school, you could go to a bar.
Yeah, you still
It's
get
whack.
DUI. Fuck that. No. You still get caught.
I mean,
Repercussions is different.
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, like, the thrill of, like, being caught in your dorm room. Like,
I ain't had that problem. I was never worried about that.
I did.
Nope.
My room was the spot.
I was in off-campus housing freshman year.
Even when I got in off-campus housing, it was still bad.
Oh. Nah, y'all was wild. I remember that. What the fuck?
College was fun.
You had a pretty good school.
Now that shit ass from what I hear.
You did have a pretty good school.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we are trying to drag this episode on. And this might be just time to go to new dialogue. It's alright. It's okay.
Okay. Let's do this.
New dialogue time of the show. If you have made it here this long.
I'm so proud of you because I didn't think I was. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Sorry. My bad.
Wow.
My bad, John. My bad. Go ahead.
That's rough. Thank you for staying here with us. Thank you, Gigi, for being here with us. It's great.
No, anytime. You know.
New dialogue is the time of the show where we talk about something that happened throughout the week that we found hilarious. No, not even hilarious. That we just want to have a little conversation about, or just some words of encouragement or discouragement. I don't know.
That was about to get disrespectful.
Anybody want to start us off?
Two things. I know y'all don't care, but my foot has been killing me, and what I have noticed this week is that the
Why
weather.
don't we care? We do care.
Well,
I care too.
oh, thank you guys. But I think this weather, the rain, there has been a lot of rain lately, and even though it hasn't been like consistent, it has been happening, and the weather changing. Like my foot has been really, really bad. Like I've been like in pain, like not pain where obviously I can't walk, but I'm in a lot of discomfort. So I need this weather to get right. I can't believe we're in September. But I'm working on that. I needed to let y'all know that because I feel like I'm in distress now that my foot is starting to like throb. And then the second thing is that I've been feeling this Bryson Tiller song called Outside. Did y'all hear it? Y'all probably didn't hear it.
No,
They used the whisper sample. Boom, boom, boom.
You are leading straight into my new dialogue.
Boom, 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 boom. And he killed it, and I love it. And I'll be like, yes. And I think that it's a nice little anthem for the singles out there, especially people that are recently getting out of relationships and just trying to reset, be great, and letting everybody and letting themselves know that they could be outside. I thought it was a really great vibe. I've been putting that song on repeat all day. So shout out to you, Bryson Tiller, because so far I haven't really been upset. You come out with music that I could definitely rock to. You got me on Out of Time, and now you got me on Outside.
The problem with Bryson Tiller is that he just can't put together projects.
You mean like full albums?
Yeah, like he can come out with.
There's songs
he's
on
like
the
Ty Dolla
albums.
Sign to me.
I can understand what you're saying,
also
but
can't really
I feel
sing.
like Ty Dolla
Trap
Signs are better
Soul's
on
crazy.
features.
He also can't really sing.
That was
Trap
a
Soul is
project.
crazy.
Who, Bryson Tiller?
can't really sing.
That doesn't. That's
Ty Dolla
relative.
Sign can sing. He can sing.
Okay.
Diddy was like, oh shit, this motherfucker's cold.
See the cool part about
When
it
he-
is. Sorry.
When he found out that he could sing.
Who, Ty Dolla Sign?
Yeah.
Yo, nah, he can sing.
This is
Like
clip of
church,
Diddy.
like church anointing.
This is
Singing.
This is clip of Diddy from making a band. And he where they having a sing off. And it people like, yo, Diddy really had thug ass niggas singing their heart out in do rags and baggy clothes.
Oh, Day
And
22.
Tim's.
That shit had me in
Oh,
tears.
Day 22.
Yeah.
The making band with Day 22.
Remember they had the one side of the house versus the other side of the house?
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna sing. That was his shit.
Yeah. That just
Y'all
made me.
motherfuckers gonna sing.
You made me think of my dialogue. Thanks, yo.
My new dialogue is on the lines of Bryson Tiller new song. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but this is my conspiracy theory now.
What?
There's no new music.
Facts.
Every hit on the radio right now has a 2000 sample.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying that they're not going to producers. They're making maybe new lyrics, but they're not trying to go. They're playing on the verses and playing into nostalgia and understanding that people may not even want to listen to quote unquote new music.
Yeah.
They want to be reminded of the old music. And if you could still have new music with old music, I hear what you're saying.
Not new though.
I think
It's not new.
Like if you think about the start of rap, you can take it to the start of rap.
See,
They use.
I know where you're about to go. And it's way different now.
Well, let me finish what I'm saying.
Sorry.
They use loops, literal loops of their parents' music.
I understand.
Then in the 90s, Biggie Smalls, Juicy, that loop wasn't even his parents. Like that was just the
childhood.
yeah,
For sure.
same exact thing.
It's way worse today. Because it's like, and maybe it's because I grew up in the 2000s. That could be it too. But you literally hear the song. Like
Someone else don't hear it. There's a whole bunch of demographics that
you
don't hear
that
it.
is very true. That is true.
Remember, we in our 30s.
You ain't gotta say that out loud.
It
I'm
is what
okay
it
with that. I
is.
look good.
We do look good.
I
That's
look really
relative.
good for my age. I look really good.
You look
Okay,
really good.
I
but
know I look good.
When
I
we
don't
talk
got no
about
worry.
generations and who they're
Yeah.
marketing, they're not marketing to us anymore.
I just think, fuck
That's
that.
really what it's about.
They're not marketing it to us.
Then these little niggas better stop talking like the 2000s ain't the best time in hip hop. Cause you listen to our shit.
It was some trash ass shits in the 2000s.
Like,
Yo, all of that stuff that I
all the-
call trash, I could really stomach right now and pause.
I can, you know
that's what
what?
I'm saying. What was trash?
You know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that. No, Ron Browse is trash.
Nah, I fuck with
I get it back money.
that's hard.
The beat was hard, yo.
But the thing is, if it came on, you would listen. You would bop your head right now.
Because it take me back to it take me back to a time, though. That's the only reason. But I hated that song back then.
You getting tired of money?
Yeah.
Gigi ready to go to bed.
Laffy Taffy was ass, but that's a classic.
Bugging.
What? I'm looking for Mrs. Bubble.
Listen, I agree
I'm
with-
Mr. Chico Stick.
I
wanna da. Oh, cause you so thick. Girls come and jolly around your girl. Cause I say so hard. You can suck me for a long time. Oh my God. I agree.
Nasty ass.
And I got
Yes,
I roll. It's the summertime, but you're not in that big. I be going. So get loose, get low, don't be shy. Get that roll. I know you want around and it's all. Candy girl. You.
I agree.
That shit hard. hard.
I agree with you guys.
But you can't do it like me.
But if you
But
step,
can't do it like
if you step outside the realm of us and what that song
Nope.
meant to us,
Nope. I don't agree. I don't agree.
Don't even do it.
yeah,
That's a good song, yo.
it's really not a good song, yo.
Nah, they understood the assignment, yo.
It's really not a good song, yo.
That shit hard.
I'm sorry you had to hear it. I had to come to the realization too.
You
I
came
just
to that realization, not me. That song is amazing.
I love that song too. I was just singing it with you niggas. But
That
nigga,
shit hard.
it's just like, yo, I really, really liked the movie Love Don't Cost a Thing. And what's the name? You Got Served. You go back and watch those movies now, that shit is cheesy as fuck.
They're really bad.
They're really bad. And them shits,
No, not you got served. No, I'm bugging. I thought you said Save the Last Dance, and I said I'm bugging too.
I never-
with that
I
too.
never-
You know, Pump It Up isn't on You Got Served soundtrack.
oh, wow.
Wow, because that's the song that you think about when you think about You Got Served.
For all those movies, yo.
What song do you think about?
They
I think
cheesy as
about
fuck.
Oh, the Timberland song.
whatever I say, y'all gotta do.
I think I Pump It Up.
Now drop, now drop, now drop, now drop. If you got the fattest ass in the club, now drop.
But that's the what I think about.
Yo, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I really loved those movies when I was growing up, and I went back to watch.
Waistline.
It just wasn't. You could just see all the flaws, and I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I could see all the
We here to
flaws.
support Lil Saint. Nah, it's cool. We got it. Good looks.
You could see all the flaws in the movie, and it's just not good.
Steve
yo.
Harvey's like, listen here. Y'all need to come together and beat these boys.
You got your ass whooped tonight, but I done seen y'all come in here and with plenty of asses every night. I like that movie a lot, but it's ass, yo. It hurts.
What you do that, love, Mr. Money?
Damn.
What? He said it hurts.
Pause.
You made me think about the new dialogue. Who was you speaking with?
Wrong person.
You said something that made me think about that was crazy. And then it's going with the money. And now I'm just thinking about it right there.
He sounded like Boomhauer.
King of the Hill was low-key a funny ass shit.
Yo, King of the Hill was underrated.
Did you guys watch F is for Family?
Absolutely.
Did you know that little kid was like, and then,
Yes.
and then.
You watch F is for Family?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Oh
I
my
watched
gosh.
every episode.
Really?
Oh
It's
my
like that?
gosh.
It's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
See, I'm gonna, cause we're on tune with the shows.
But
That's-
we are too because I watched anime, so don't write me
No,
off.
but we be me and Greg be
He
talking
wouldn't
about.
watch Demon Slayer.
But that's no. I know what type of shows it is, and I'm not really a TV person, and he's not really a TV person either.
That's a lie.
No, you do watch a lot of TV.
This
My
man
bad.
has shows that
My
he
bad.
knows.
I apologize. That's not you.
Yo, my dialogue is just reflecting and thinking about one of my favorite TV shows, which was Charmed.
I love that show.
I am the sun. I am heaven. I need to be
That's a deep
loved, just like everyone else does.
It's a
You know
Charmed
that
Deep
show?
song.
Nope.
It was a really great show. It's a really great show.
That was on Channel 11 at night.
During the day.
During the,
Yeah.
During the day.
Yeah, I was
It
watching
was
it
that,
during the
and
day.
it was that, and Supernatural would be on too.
I didn't start
I don't
watching
even,
Supernatural.
when that came on,
I
I
love
ain't like
Supernatural too.
Charm.
Do you
Charmed
realize
Supernatural.
what you just did?
That was my shit. That was my shit.
That is on. No, nothing is funnier than that. Sorry. What's your new dialogue about Charmed?
I was
Just
just thinking about it.
I think it's one of the greatest. I think it's one of the great shows. Old school shows. I'll watch that all over again. Charmed.
That's
and
science
Supernatural.
I used to just watch it from the beginning to the
yeah.
end and just start it all over.
That's science fiction, right?
It was dope because I could tell what movie that was popular at the time
Blade.
because there was a few movies it was copying off of. At the every time there was a new movie, there was an episode that would feature something that was like the new movie. They did The Matrix with the
TV is so gimmicky back then, yo. So gimmicky.
they
Yo,
did
learning
Blade.
how they did the Matrix scene, like the scenes with the that shit's impressive. Too tedious, but very impressive.
You gotta understand they had to work with what they had back then.
Fucking 600 cameras on one shit,
Just so they can get all the angles.
just so they could get. That's too much work.
Now they
Then
got 360
editing.
joint.
Yeah, that's just some easy shit.
Damn, look how far we done came.
I was thoroughly impressed.
Yo, I was just thinking about this shit. How all this shit right here was up on fucking stacks and walls and shit. And you had to literally unplug and plug that shit in. Say if I wanted to put an echo on your voice, I literally had to unplug it from the stereo and plug that shit into a console that was specifically used for echoes and
Instead of using
reverb.
like filters. And
Well,
stuff
well,
like
check this out because this is a good topic because DJ Quick was speaking about how the difference between recording on a tape reel
Yes, analog
Versus-
versus digital, right?
and he was saying like how it's magnetic,
Yeah.
so all the energy in the room, our bodies give off electricity, so like depending on whatever mood the room is in, that takes an effect on how the audio plays back
Right.
with the tape. It may be subtle, but the feeling is still there. Like if it's a party in the room, or when you hear those hissing and little cracks and everything, that's because of what is in the room changing. You know what I
People
mean?
like to hear that in their music.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's actually what people go for now. People are going back to that
They
sound.
try to sound analog as much as possible.
Once again, we got
Yeah.
another audio lesson.
Yeah.
that. What an episode. What an episode.
What did you learn from this episode today? That these niggas are really passionate about audio.
That you should definitely invest in yourself, and no amount of money is more than what you can put in yourself. I think it will always bring out the best in you if you like you said, like you know your worth, and if you apply yourself and you allow yourself to have nice things, that will also show in your work.
I don't have a lot of nice things.
That's a lie.
That's relative.
With that being said, everyone, thank you so much for making it this point of the episode. Thank you for listening to us, talking to you, enjoying us with this conversation. With that being said, Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us?
At Greg Nelson 26 on Twitter and Instagram. I got Twitter circles now.
Yes, you do.
Do you really?
Ooh, boy.
You don't know how to act.
It gets spicy.
That means sometimes he doesn't put me in the Twitter circle. Sometimes there's...
You are in my Twitter circles.
Oh, then I was like, then I don't see everything.
This one.
I'm in there too, right?
Nah.
I knew it.
Why would you be my Twitter circle? This nigga's never on Twitter. He's in my
He's
Twitter
actually been,
always on it.
he's actually been more present since like we've been more on the podcast. I've been seeing him.
No, I'm
like,
talking about
more.
Mr. Rent Money.
Oh, Mr. Rent Money. No, he pop up from time to time. Like he checking to see if it's a holiday.
Nah, you be on Twitter.
Yeah.
And also follow the pod at just the Convo _pod. Hit the Linktree. You'll find all of us. Link Linktree/just a convo.
Just a convo _pod. Say it with me, y'all. Just a convo _pod. Hey, just a convo _pod. Hey, just a convo _pod. Woo, just a convo _pod.
4.
That was good.
All right, and Mr. Rent Money, you want to let them know how they can find you?
All right, so you're listening to the podcast right now, so you probably got your phone in your hand. Pick up your phone, go to your search engine. Whatever search engine you choose, whatever one you're comfortable with, whether it be Bing, DuckDuckGo, they got the AOL joint, they got the Google joint. Type in Mr. Rent Money.
Or Facebook. Facebook is now the largest search engine in the world.
Oh, word? Type in Mr. Rent Money, or you can switch it up and put in Mr. Rent Money, and I'll pop right up. You're going to catch me, the podcast, and everything related to me. Oh, Rent Money Mondays. You'll see the links to all the music that I've been posting every Monday from here and to the future. Yeah, check me out.
Dope. Awesome. And my amazing individuals, friends, family, coworkers. You can find me on Twitter at GCarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. And if you forgot today, if someone didn't tell you today, if you realize a lot of things but you didn't say anything, but you still wanted to let everybody know that you wanted them to go be great.
Rent money.
Gigi.